Hey, my sweethearts, what's cracking? All right, if you guys are new here, I'm Liz. I am Blue Moon Intuition. So we're gonna dive in to kind of see how your person is acting versus how they're feeling here, okay? Some of you guys, it feels like there's been like a close off, like in communication maybe, but like there's gonna be a switch up, but we'll see where this goes, because when I change my camera, it tells me there's gonna be a change up. Okay, so let's see where this takes us, okay? All right, so let's see who you guys are dealing with first off. Let's see who you guys are dealing with. King of Pentacles. Okay, you're definitely dealing with somebody who could definitely prioritize money first, okay? They haven't been communicating to you because I feel like there's a burp that's about to come up. Excuse me. Okay, so that tells me communication's been kind of blocked. I love how my guides do that. Hey, burp. But it feels almost like with the King of Pentacles, this person's kind of keeping reserved. It's like they're laser focused, like on their money here, okay? All right, so let's see how they're acting here. Besides that, person you're dealing with. Let's do who's the person you're dealing with first. Okay. Okay. Give me another one. I heard Chef Boyardee. I don't know why I said that. Somebody like to cook. Okay, so I feel like this person that you guys are dealing with, the way that they act, it tells me that they kind of act very like, woo, like, okay, so this is kind of that's my full energy when I read that. That's my person that doesn't have any priorities. They're kind of like, I fly by the seat of my pants, right? I do whatever I want. I make my own schedule. Like I'll give you a maybe till it's a solid answer, right? But this High Priestess here, I feel like this is somebody that does not like to be tied down, or they're definitely giving you that impression here, okay? The Five of Swords tells me that this kind of energy could possibly like make you feel uneasy because they're making, their energy's coming towards you that way. So it feels like you're automatically thinking that they're being kind of lying or sneaking, because it feels like you can't quite like grab them. They can't quite make a schedule. They can't like, you can't quite pin them down, okay? I want to see how you feel about them first. Who knows this is? The Aries, it could be an Aries energy, but it feels like this person, you've been upset about this person already, okay? This could be a friend, this could be a love interest, but let me see. How do you know this person is? How do you feel about them? So we know this is. The Page of Wands. There could have been a message. This came out the other day in another reading. There could have been a text message here. Could have been left on red. Yes, okay, there was a text message here. Okay, it feels almost like there was a text message or some kind of message here that was sent that was trying to like reignite the passion between the two of you. Whether it was you that sent it or the other person, but it feels like whoever sent it was almost trying to like pick up, okay? Pick up where it kind of left off with this Ace of Wands. Now, some of you guys, this could have come through as like a sexual text there, a little spicy text there. Now others, it was just the intentions of reigniting the connection here. They could have been born in the year of the dragon. It feels like there's just one more. The Nine of Wands. It feels like it didn't go anywhere though. Yeah, it feels like there was definitely an opportunity for this to go somewhere, but it's like the other one blocked it, right? In this connection here. So you'll definitely know it by that, okay? All right, so let me see. I'm going to pull some of these actually. Let me see more about how this person's acting. How are they acting towards you guys? How are they acting? In separation. Yeah, this person's definitely acting. They're like not communicating. It says they're being distant. They're thinking about you though. That's the thing. It's like, it's like this person, I feel like this person's energy doesn't match their actions. It's almost like you could feel their energy, but they're not really doing anything in the 3D. So you're like, what the hell? Are you going to take any action, right? I can see your confusion here. I can see that. Okay. You guys could be blonde here. How they're acting towards you. Intuition. Yeah, you guys know. You guys feel this person. If you guys feel this person's energy, like that's another confirmation for you. Wind chimes could be also significant for you. It says gut feeling doesn't trigger fear or anxiety. It says inner voice. So I feel like with this could be a cycle with this person that it's like this person does this every time. And you're like, I'm trying to stay grounded. I'm trying to stay mellow because this is something that's been repetitive, right? They pull back or they don't communicate. Like I said, this could be a friend. This could even be a family member here. So just take it how it resonates, okay? Don't make it fit if it doesn't. But I feel like there's something here. Somebody's name could actually be Crystal. because I'm seeing the crystals here on this card here, but it feels almost like there's something here about like in this silence, you feel their energy. Does that make sense to you? In this silence, how they're acting towards you? Not ready. They're acting not ready. Okay. It seems like this person's really acting very unemotional, emotionally available, right? It's kind of like, let me see, what? Not ready for what? Butterfly. It seems like this person's like trying to fight growth. It's like their intuition. This came out the other day in another reading. It's like they're trying to fight like actual growth, okay? I feel like their intuition's like, hey, grow, motherfucker, grow, right? And they're kind of like, yeah, I'm just kind of ready. So it's almost like, I'm on my own schedule, okay? This person could be very stubborn, right? So, I mean, if you're manifestors, I would flip the thoughts. They're so stubborn, they can't stop thinking about me. Okay, right? But it does feel as though, this person here is really kind of like, I can see this. They're not taking action. It's really bombarding you. I can feel that. Okay, let me see how they feel though. Okay, that's what we need to know. How they feel. That's the action they're not taking. Let's see how they feel about you. The Seven of Wands. How do they feel about you guys? Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, it's a spiritual connection. Knew that. Okay, spiritual connection here. And the Nine of Pentacles. Something about this spiritual connection, if like, you can actually improve your money here. There's something here about actually improving your money. There's something here about learning how to stand on your own 2 feet, okay? So if you guys are having like money troubles or something, it could actually be related to this connection, because if you're so focused on this connection, your guides are wanting you to refocus more on yourself, building your own like legacy, building your own empire. It feels almost like if you keep coming up against a wall, it's because you're so focused on this other person. You know, like sometimes there's that whole like, you know, when you're overly interested, people like lose interest or whatever. It feels almost like that kind of energy. But it feels like your guides are trying to reroute you here with the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, to focus more on yourself. Okay, I didn't mean for this to be about you, but how are they feeling though? The guides evidently wanted to say that. Let me get another one for you because I want to clarify this for you. The Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit card. Yeah, it's like they want you to realize your worth here, okay? They want you to realize your worth. If somebody's not answering you back, they're not responding, okay, next. Like, even if this is like a super soulmate connection, like just let it, whatever, they'll message me when they're ready, whatever. Like let it roll off like water off a duck's back, right? Let it roll off. Because I feel like it feels like you have a tendency to automatically assume the worst when somebody is not showing you action, right? And sometimes that can actually manifest. If we assume the worst, they may actually do the worst. Okay, so let me see how they actually feel about you though. How they actually feel about you. Ace of Swords. They do want to communicate, but they're getting clarity. Let me see what they're getting clarity on. Like a dove. Getting clarity on what? Knight of Pentacles. That that this slow and steady bullshit doesn't work, okay? Let me see. This unemotionally available bullshit doesn't work. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person, the Wheel of Fortune, this person here, they're going through some kind of lesson where it's like, if you're friend zoning, if they're constantly friend zoning people, if they're constantly going towards others in like a slow and steady manner, like completely unemotional, like not even emotionally available at all, I feel like they're getting the shit into the stick for that. It's almost like they're getting something for it. Let me see. Yeah, look, Five of Cups. They're getting something for it, right? So it's like you're not, it looks like whoever's watching me, right? It can be vice versa. It looks like you guys, you could have been the one that messaged and they didn't respond, right? Because it doesn't look like they're quite ready yet, okay? They're still cooking. They're still in the oven. Just wait. Wait till the time is off, right? And it feels like in the meantime, you're being rerouted to work on your money, work on the 3D, whatever it is you're wanting to do. Maybe you can maybe you want to sew a quilt. Maybe you want to, do this or that. Maybe you want to be all crafty. Whatever is on your to-do list, right? That would make you happy. It looks like they're wanting you to reroute that, but it's about building a legacy of some sort here. Let me see. Magician. Yeah, they are definitely wanting you to not, okay, if you guys are manifesting just this person, make sure you're also manifesting something else, okay? Because it looks like they're wanting you to take notice that this person, because it can kind of go to codependency if like you're in a relationship, you're only focused on that person and not on yourself, right? That can be like over giving when you put them above yourself. So they're wanting you to balance this out here, okay? All right, so how do they feel about you? Take a break. Forgiveness. If you guys have been in separation, they're definitely wanting to come forward with some kind of apology here. Crossroads. They're definitely at a crossroads here between you guys. Make a move. They want to so bad, but it's like they're stopping themselves. Why are they stopping themselves? Why are they stopping themselves here? Could be seen 333. The runner. They're still in this runner energy here. Okay, so what can you guys do to change this? It's like, it says fear of intimacy and ghosting. So this person could do this not just with you, but with other people. Like if somebody, it seems like if they get in a relationship, this person has a tendency to run if the other person wants to kind of get past those walls, right? Their protection walls. Yeah, air sign. Could be dealing with an air sign here. Air signs don't like to be boxed in, okay? Yeah, victory. I feel like you're gonna get victory in this situation though. Let me see where this is going. Where is this going? Like, where is this coming together? Balance. Yeah, it's all about balance here, you guys. It's all about balance here. Justice, judgment, truth, accountability. Change the course. That's what happens when you guys balance this out, when you don't put this person, always put them first. Like as empaths, I've seen time and time again in all my personal readings, like when we put somebody above us, like things just kind of, it almost like falls apart. But when we put our own happiness first, we fill up our own cup and then give, then it balances out naturally, okay? Balances out, yeah, 8 of Wands. And then things start to kind of move forward here, okay? So make sure you guys are focusing on your happiness first. Don't focus on how can I make them happy? How can I change to make them happy, right? Make sure you're doing that, even if this is a brand new person, okay? Because it feels like whoever you guys are dealing with, they have a tendency when you get closer, they kind of pull back, okay? So make sure you're balancing yourself out. So if they ever do that, or if anybody else does that, that you know it's not going to trigger you, okay? All right, let me see what this person would say to you. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Whoever this is for, if you want to guys want to book personal, link is below. Otherwise, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I love you guys. Have a good one.